like a boss.
All right, guys, this is Alex from mindfulattraction.org and coming to you from Berlin. Tomorrow we'll be doing a seminar, mastery seminar, so I hope to see you guys there. So let's talk about being difficult with women, all right? I've been getting a lot of requests to make a video about this, and because it relates to female nature, right? Look, man, when you love a woman, when you naturally like a woman, and this relates more to when you're in a relationship with a woman, right? But when you're in a relationship with a woman that you love, you naturally want to make things easier for her, because you don't want to see her feel bad, right? You don't want to see her. It's almost like a child you have. You don't want to see your child sad. You don't want to whoop your child. It's not like we're whipping them. You know what I'm saying? But what we're doing is we're giving them some slightly negative experiences emotionally, right? Because what that tends to do is that by being difficult, you get on her radar, right? Sorry. You get on her radar. You see what I'm saying? But when you're not difficult, right? When you're not difficult with a woman, she's not gonna think of you as much. She's not gonna, her brain, her energy in her brain is not gonna be wasted on you, but gonna be wasted on other things because you're so stable. See what I'm saying? So when you're in a relationship with a girl, and even in the beginning, you wanna be a little difficult, because it shows to her, it sets the pace of the relationship. For example, let me show you an example, motherfucker, I don't know, like, put an example how you deal with your parents, right? When your parents are another living shit out of you, you just don't call them, at least I don't call them back, right? Not a good example. But it could be where if a girl wants you to meet her at her place, for example, like yesterday, right? A girl hit me up, asked me to come over to, she said, hey, let's hang out. And I'm like, all right, cool. And then she's like, let's hang out at 8:30. And I'm like, no problem, right? And then she was like, hey, can we go up to 9? And I'm like, nah, man, I can't do 9, man. Let's just do some other time. You know? So what tends to happen is that by you not making it easy on her to do the little bullshit that she does, by you saying, never mind, if you're gonna reschedule, let's do some other time and stuff like that, you set a challenge for her, because she cannot act out like she normally gets to act out with all the other guys. Because the problem is that a lot of guys out there have let women act out because they're afraid to lose them, right? And what you'll notice is that initially a woman will try to test you. She's gonna say, okay, can I take advantage of him like I took advantage of the last guy? And what will happen is that when they test you and they notice that you can't be played, there's two things that she's gonna do. She's either gonna leave you and find a little bitch in her life, which that was the only way this was gonna work out, right? Or she's gonna submit and act more feminine, and then that beast will re-arise and try to test you again, and then you gotta pass again. Every motherfucking second should be willing to walk away. You should be willing to walk away. Do not set up a date with a woman and have an emotional connection to that date. Do not like. I don't care how much you love the woman, man. You gotta always remind yourself that because naturally you will ease up. When you're with a woman, naturally you will ease up. Her little face, her little cuddles and stuff like that is gonna naturally melt you. But what you gotta do is show strength. You know, you gotta show her that she can't affect you like that. You gotta show her that, hey, man, I know you melted other dudes, but me, it takes more heat to melt me. You know what I'm saying? And like that attitude, that arrogant attitude. Like, for example, I was with this girl last night, and she was like, how does it feel to be with a 10? And I'm like, what? 10? Like, okay. All right, how does it feel for you to be with a 10? You know? And it's like, it's playful stuff, right? And I'll be honest with you, when she said that to me, I was like, what the fuck? What? 10? Girl, you change the subject. You know? And she's like, oh, you know? And another way to be difficult is not being easy to open up, right? Or being warm in person and hard to reach, right? So for example, like we always talk about, when a woman cancels on a date, you're not gonna see her next week, you're gonna see her 2 weeks from now, right? That's the difficult nature. For example, again, this is just little examples, so it doesn't reflect the whole picture. Like for example, when a woman, a girl messaged me on Tinder, I messaged her back, and she was like, hey, Delexis, and I was like, hey, and then she liked the comment, right? Mind you, she messaged me first. So I was like, I'm gonna assume the passive aggressive like is you trying to get me to ask you out. What's your number, right? And then she was like, oh, it's just weird when people don't respond with questions. And then I like that question. And then she was like, why you gotta get so difficult, right? And then we're gonna go out, right? Now, even though you never know, right? But the point is that from the beginning, you gotta test her in a way that almost as though it makes her think, man, this guy's not afraid to lose me, like, and the way to do that is for you to commit to never chase, and like to actually never chase, no, to never over pursue, right? But the way to do that is by being difficult. Now, you don't have to be difficult all the time, but from the beginning, you want to be difficult and then ease up on her. So that means you don't bend. That means when you guys make plans, you don't bend those plans. You don't say, sure, let's meet up in 30 minutes rather than the time that we set. You don't bend. You rather reschedule for another time. That's how we're going to do things nowadays, right? You got to be difficult with women. They will react to you in a positive way, but when you ease on them, when you ease up on them, my dude, like they can't respect you, and even though they want to, they can't respect you. It's just human nature. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sucks because a woman has to find a man so that she can feel masculine, feminine, So you just be difficult. When she leaves, you don't go after her. When she tries to leave you, you don't go after her. You are unreactive to her. Be difficult from the start. So other ways to be difficult is when she, for example, just learn to communicate with as fewer words as possible. For example, like when I'm on online dating, I test women by being difficult, by responding to her with just one word. I don't recommend you guys do that, but that's an example. You know what I'm saying? Or if I'm talking to a girl consistently, from time to time, I'll respond with one word just to get a reaction out of her. That's difficult. You're hard to reach. You're difficult to understand. All right? All right, guys. Look, I talk a lot in depth about this in my course, Dark Game. So if you guys enjoyed this video about female nature, go check out the other ones I've made. This is Alex from Mindful Attraction. See you guys in Berlin. Deuces, motherfuckers.
All right, guys, this is the course that your mama warned you about. Your mom does not want you to watch this video, all right? You guys really want to check out this course called Dark Game, because this course will teach you guys, sorry, it's not on pre-order, I got to change that up, but this course will show you guys all of the dark psychological secrets to make any woman fall in love with you. Right? And this course is the kind of course that I sort of am afraid to put on YouTube because it could potentially get me banned, right? But this course is the one that every guy has been asking me, right? Because in this course, I teach you guys everything from finding your purpose to understanding female psychology, right? Look at this. I have over 13 videos on female psychology. After that is having a proper mindset, right? After that is the outer game, literally what to do, exactly what to do, how to use vulnerability. After the date, creating competition, damage control, right? Getting her number, how to validate, online game, how to get threesomes, what happens when the conversation goes bad. And I also have bonus videos, how to overcome approach anxiety, why you didn't take action. You see, guys, this is the kind of course that every guy has literally been asking me, right? Let me show you guys some other things you guys might want to check out, right? Oh, we're inside the course. You see, and so for example, in The Man with Purpose, we talk about how to discover your purpose, how to find your purpose, the keys to finding your purpose, dealing with natural weaknesses you might encounter now, how to avoid false purposes, how to be a long-term thinking, being on your purpose at work. You see, I teach you guys everything to find your purpose. After that, I teach you guys about understanding female psychology, so that you can have a realistic expectation for women, so that you could stop thinking that there's these angels. Because once you understand this, automatically all of the attachments you have to these angels go away and they have no control over you, right? After that, like I said earlier, is the mindset. Giving you guys a proper mindset, the right self-image, telling you guys to be more selfish, how to project masculinity, the mentality of an alpha male, and how to value your own attention, right? This is all the mindset, right? After that, again, we talk about being unavailable. These are the outer game, the techniques, how to create competition, damage control, hacking and instilling ideas in her mind, how to validate, online game, social circle game, approaching game, how to transition from approach, how to close, strategies when she pulls away, right? Threesomes, using silence, how to control the pace of the relationship. You see, this is the complete guidebook to Dart Game, right? And I'm only selling this for $99, right? This course could potentially go for $300 to even $400 based on the information that I sell. But not for that. I'm doing that on the next course, but this is more of like an introduction course, right? So if you guys want to check it out, you guys can get access to this for free. You guys can get free access to it, right? And the way that you guys get free access to it is by simply going to it, right, and registering it for free. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys inside. Be safe.